Located in the heart of the South Pacific, Fiji is one of the fastest developing island countries in the Southern Hemisphere. Since its independence in 1975, Fiji has continued to grow in terms of agriculture and infrastructure, developing itself through tourism and sugarcane farming. The alluring and captivating beauty of Fiji's islands not only attract tourists, but also makes way for many business ventures, including 2 Hollywood movies. Despite being deeply entrenched in its culture, Fiji is paving the way for other Pacific islands in terms of modern advances. Fiji's economy is built on the harmony of its many cultural races. Based on the understanding of its cultures, Fiji has been able to focus its efforts into ensuring it's able to grow. It is here where Fiji's first Robocon project began. Under the guidance of the engineering department, 3 students undertook the task of designing and building Fiji's first robot. This was in 2002. It then became an annual event for students in the Asia-Pacific region. This year, Robocon takes us to Seoul, Korea, where youths from all over the globe will join to showcase their creative and unique understanding of robotics. Like in previous years, the teams have been given the job of creating a robot that performs specific tasks based on the theme Reunion of Separated Lovers, King Woo and Zheng Yu. Its popularity has grown immensely over the past 3 years, and this year 11 students had to compete for the 3-member team chosen to represent Fiji. In picking the team, the organizers had to ensure that they had the right people. Various students from electrical, mechanical and computer disciplines were given the chance to test their skills. It was through the combining of these 3 disciplines that saw the creation of Paxi Surge. The reasoning behind this name is quite simple. Paxi represents the Pacific Sea and Surge meaning a move forward. For Ravinesh, the team leader of the group, designing and getting the robot to perform its tasks was a learning experience all on its own.
I'd say the robot is a machine that is designed to do a predefined task. And to my knowledge, robotics is a good platform to learn electronics.
As a student, I see it as a chance of learning more. It is challenging. It gives us the ability to think to the extreme that where we are in Fiji, to the technology that is far out from here. It is like a way for us, like a path for us to reaching to that level.
Following the Asian legend it is based on, the contest sees the Finnish robots accomplishing a reunion by completing an unfinished bridge and carrying the golden gift from one point to another in a duration of 3 minutes. Making Paxi Surge was no easy task.
Till now we have spent about 8 glorious months. So we started with the paperwork and then we had to stop for nearly 2 months. So because we didn't have funds. So we had to wait for the funds, and then the funds came in. Then we had to order the parts.
Looking at the mechanical aspect of it, the assembly devices, the connecting devices, which are available overseas, are not available here.
Like the motors that we are using about 20 motors in all the 3 machines, 2 automatic and a manual machine.
There are means of getting it here, but it's time consuming and then as well as my expense.
So the motors we didn't have time to order the thing from overseas. It will be expensive. So what we did, we used a power window motor. Power window motor, we went out to the auto spares, bought the power window motors and so on.
There are drawbacks to it because while trying to make those, the weight factor that we get is not same as what we would get from overseas.
We had to work with the materials that we have. So in some of the designs we have, like we can't get the part, so we have to change our design.
We had to spare time for Robocon as well. So we used to stay late nights doing Robocon works and study.
Each member of the team was given a specific task. Kunal handled the mechanics of the operation, while team leader Ravinesh oversaw electronics, and Muni was given the essential task of programming.
The day we started, we went to the workshop looking at the designs that were put in the first Robocon, second Robocon, and for this time we went back to the regulations of the tournament. What are the jobs that is supposed to be done on the competition field, and sitting together as a group, working together, led us to the design that we have today.
At first we construct a model for the manual machine, and we had some problems with it. We like the weight problem. For this competition, we the limitations up to 50 kg. So all the machines should weigh within 50 kg. Well, the first one we built was about 26 kg. So we had to change that idea to move into another direction, to change the whole structure to come up with a new design.
I had a very good time working with some intelligent people, and that's my team members. I had a great time working with them. They're polite, sharing and stuff. So at times we have like argue with ideas, but this is the way we came with a simple design, and as you know, simplicity wins.
After countless hours of juggling studies with working on Paxi Surge, the task of finally completing the project came as an enormous relief. Now all they can do is hope that their sacrifices paid off. After conflicting ideas and long hours, today the creators can proudly show off their invention.
At times we know what we can implement here and what we cannot implement. What we cannot implement might be a factor of our location here. We are far from the technology arena, and the mechanisms that are there, we are maybe some steps behind it. But if we see it as a challenge, we took part of it, and we know what we are capable of doing, and we try to achieve that.
Some of the times we just go home late at night, maybe 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And when I'm traveling in the taxi, I have to think, okay, I finished here, tomorrow I have to do this while sleeping, just going to sleep before going off to sleep. So, okay, here's the part I have left. After that, what I'm going to do? Okay, just think and sleep.
Yeah, friends, they just go movies, those things, move around. We had to make a decision right there. To Robocon, we have time limitations here, so sometimes we had to make decisions.
The same way that previous teams have inspired this team, Kunal, Ravinesh and Muni hope to encourage more people to take on the Robocon challenge and contribute towards Fiji's efforts in climbing the technological ladder.
This is a path, a foundation, a platform laid today, maybe by the first Robocon team, that this is a way that we can reach forward to the technology arena, and perhaps there would be a day that we would be equally good like them.
Compared to other countries, I think robots are just comparable, because if you look at the technology-wise, we have constructed something different from the past years, and also the complexity of the robots are quite different from the past years. Like we can say that it is up to the standard for those countries over there.
We have not left any stone unturned, so I'm confident, and I know our three of us, we all are confident of getting something from this year's competition, because previously first year they went and they brought the best artistic award. So this year again we want to get something, a glory to Fiji.
Looking at the performance of this year's machine now, I feel that the machines that I saw in the video for the previous years, our machines are equally good, equally compatible, and yes, they are able to do the job.
I would say we have got pretty chance to win this too. If not to the final, but we can make it there.
The team has put their best, their time with their interest and dedication. I see no reason why we can't be the best.
the university should be supportive towards this, because in this only in the if you say Robocon in this university subsequent to Department of Engineering, Robocon gives a opportunity to all the students, students of all the regions to take the motivating, I mean to say interesting. It's all something different from what is being done in Fiji. It's a chance for us to just compete with the overseas countries.
Just like how a nation rejoices in its champions, these three young people can be rest assured that they have already won the confidence of their people. Though Fiji being still young in terms of technological advances, because of projects like Robocon and the commitment of students such as Ravinesh and his team, this can only be seen as the beginning.
I think the teenagers who are choosing, next they are doing Form 7 and they want to come and they're finding a way, they're looking for jobs. Right now I think apart from electrical, mechanical or engineering field, it's empty and you can get the job here and overseas. If you can see the last 2 months paper, you're going to see plenty engineering jobs coming in. Electrical engineer, electronic engineer, mechanical engineer. And definitely you'll get a job, because I think this robotics has also led to the students, larger number of students enrolling to Bachelor of Engineering Technology. I think this robotics will definitely we'll be able to market ourselves overseas. Right now, if you see, this robotics is not much in Fiji, but if you want to work in overseas, so this will be the key factor.